Okay, we're back looking at the same inverter, and that's a dedicated breaker panel for that inverter. All new wiring in this area. Now I'm going to look over here and show you the other side of the boat. There's a battery charging area for for batteries for radios and power drills and things like that, and an alternator which is used to make to charge the batteries at anchor from that Petter diesel engine that I showed you earlier. There's also an air compressor back there, which is a backup air compressor for the engine, which is air start. We're going to turn around here. We're going to go into the forward head, which also is the shower. So there's a look at the shower. It's a stainless steel shower pan. And there's the toilet, and we'll scan up here. There's storage behind those mirrors. And there's a port that's open with a screen in it. All the ports in the boat have screens for them, as well as the windows upstairs in the boat. Ventilated ceiling. This is all redone within the last year. This is the, I'll back up just a second, bulkhead between the engine room and the foyer that we just came through. Remember that. And so there's an air gauge which gives you an indication. It's not pumped up now, but there's an air gauge there. It gives you an indication of the amount of air in the air tank for starting the engine. And this long bronze thing here with a gauge on the bottom is the I'm about to fall down gauge. It's original, and what it was there was an engineer assigned to be down here the whole time the boat was running. So with the engine running and underway, it can get kind of claustrophobic, and at times I think they thought they didn't know if the boat was rolling or if they're going to fall over. So we call this the fall down gauge, or I am about to fall down. It's actually an inclinometer. And there's some more gauges and stuff up there. That's with the engine and for the auxiliary. So we're going to go back over here, back around the engine. There's that battery charging area. This is the Petter diesel, and I'm walking back through the boat. This is called the engineer stand. It's actually just an opening cabinet. Has papers in it, and you can write notes and make notes about things that the engineer has done to the boat, maintenance and oil changes and things like that. We have a lot of documentation on the boat. Everything that's been done to it recently, in that blue folder, that blue notebook up there has from 2006 on. It's loaded down with things that we've done to the boat. All the documentation and the maintenance manuals and things like that are in there. So there's a fire axe looking at the back of the boat. Down, we're going to go through here, and that's the salon ahead of us, but the very next room is the galley. So we're now in the galley, turning to the left, and that's looking down the galley. There's the diesel stove, and that's the cooktop, which is easily lifted off if you want to run the stove. It just sits to the side. Port. This whole area in here was redone about a year ago. New ceilings, new vents, new paint, new everything. I'm going to turn to the right and back up a little bit so you can see the sink, the cabinets, so the plates and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to go. There's a picture of the boat out of the water. I think I can actually see that with this camera. It's pretty good. So there's the boat out of the water. It's a good looking boat. And we're going to walk into the salon area. I'm going to make a turn. Okay, I'm in the doorway. I'm going to make a turn to the left. These are cabinets. That's the refrigerator down there. This is the original stained glass and alabaster cabinets from 1922. This entire area we worked on last winter. We spent 3 months stripping it down to wood, removing all the lead-based paint and all the other messes that were made in here over time, and it's all renewed and fresh. Spin around here. These settees, the back of the settee lifts up chains to the ceiling, and so they're sleeping in here for 4 people, and there are reading lights underneath the settees. This is a 1920s vintage antique table and chairs, and it goes with the boat. That's the radiant hot water heater for this area. Some cabinetry, lots of ports. Argonaut drawings. I have 2 mailing tubes full of drawings and documentation and things on the boat. Drawings in there are copies of the original architectural drawings for the boat, and could enable a complete rebuild of this boat if you had a few $1 million. Okay, so we're going forward, looking around. This is companionway up to the aft deck, canoe stern deck, and we're going to come back and do that. I'm at the other side of the salon. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to go into what's called the cruise quarters. Give you a shot of that. Cruise quarters. Okay, so this is cruise quarters. There's 2 bunks, storage, reading lights. Nice area, completely refinished within the last 2 years. I'm going to turn to the right, and what I'm doing is looking into the aft head, which is the cruise quarters head, and there's electric 32-volt electric head, macerator type, mirror, sink, medicine cabinet, things like that. This has also been renewed within the last probably 3 years. Okay, so I turned all the way around and I'm ready to go back out to the stairs that go up to the deck, the aft deck. So I'm going to go up. This is the companionway. We're looking up. And there's the outside, so it's going to get bumpy. And here we go. Going up into the aft deck. Top of the cruise quarters. Large, bright railings, teak railings. Looking at the back of the boat and the marina that we're in. We go around this way. These are the stairs going up off the aft deck. Scan up onto the deck. There's the cupola that's over the salon area. You probably saw the light coming in there. Those are that's the main stack plus ventilation stacks. Go up here. Alright. So there's the stacks. That's the wing vent window over the top of the galley area. It's pretty nice. You open that up and keep your air clear in there when you're cooking up fried chicken or something. This boat is really set up for cruising and for anchoring out, but it also makes an incredible liveaboard. By the way, this moorage that we're at right here can go with the boat if the person buying it is not a felon or a criminal of some sort. The marina is going to interview to make sure that the person that buys this boat that stays here is suitable for the marina. Just look out over the ship canal. It's kind of looking to the right here, looking towards the back of the boat. And that area right over there is the Ballard locks going out into saltwater. So we're in freshwater right here. And I'll take you out into saltwater and all of Puget Sound. Freshwater is a good thing for boats like this. And we're going to turn around. We're going to look in the boat shed that's next to us. Our moorage here is 90 feet long. We have this whole dock to ourselves, no neighbors out here with us, and so it's quite peaceful. And they have security guards at night, and locked. Of course, it's locked entryway. This is just the best setup anyone in Seattle could ask for. And that's the end of our journey.